How's it guys and girls? I'm back on the farm again today with the beautiful Daystate Huntsman Revere, and today we're going to have a look at the review of this little air rifle. But before we jump into that, just a quick thanks to Daystate for sending me the air rifle, Vector Optics for sending me a scope, and H&N for sending me the pellets. Thank you so much guys for making this video possible. I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. So without hesitation, let's take a look at the beautiful Huntsman Revere. Ah, solid shot. Now, if you watched my previous video where I hunted on the farm with this Huntsman Revere, you would have heard me mentioning that this air rifle is a very iconic air rifle in the whole Daystate arsenal, in all the air rifles they make. And the reason for that is there have been so many Daystate Huntsmans in the past. They come from years and years back. The Revere is just the latest model of the Huntsman lineup. So it has a couple of new features, things that makes it a little bit different from the rest. And we're going to take a look at that today. So first of all, let's bring the gun a bit closer and have a look what's different on this air rifle. So bringing the air rifle closer, we can now see that the Revere has a side cocking lever where the previous models had a bolt, and now it's just much more quicker to reload the gun and cycle the gun, whereas with the bolt it was a little bit slower. So some people will like that feature, and now it has a Huma regulator built into it as well, which means we're going to get much more consistent shots. And if we shoot a whole shot string, we're not going to get that bell curve anymore. We're going to get a whole shot string that's flat and way more consistent. So that is really, really nice. Those two things are actually the only two things that's new on the Revere that really stands out and makes it different. Not something major, but just some changes that will make the gun a little bit better than the previous versions of this little air rifle. Some things that still stays the same compared to the previous models is the fact that the stock is still the same. It has a beautiful Manelli walnut stock, and unfortunately these stocks are not ambidextrous, which means a lefty is going to need a lefty stock, and a guy that's shooting right hand is obviously going to need a right hand stock. So make sure you order the right one when you order a Huntsman Revere for you. But like I said in so many other videos of mine, the Daystate stocks are just phenomenal. The wood that they use is just freaking outstanding, and video and photos cannot really justify of how beautiful these stocks are. The grain that pops out is just unfreaking believable. Now, still taking a look at the stock, the texturing on the stock is really nice and grippy. I don't really think your hands is going to slide and slip around on the stock. The only thing that I've made changes onto the stock is added a Picatinny rail for my biports right here at the back. I just took them off because it does make the gun a little bit heavy, so it's just much easier to you know, maneuver the gun around without those bloody heavy biports. Talking about weight and how heavy it is, the whole naked gun without a scope or with a moderator on it comes in at around 2.9 kilograms, which really makes this gun super light to use, and it's really comfortable to walk around with and do pest control with it the whole day. So that's really nice. The barrel on the gun is a 430 millimeter Luther Walter barrel, which is really accurate. You guys will see in a bit. And I'm actually surprised to see how accurate this short barrel is. And this is one of the things that really make the gun also stand out, is the accuracy of this small little air rifle. The complete length of this air rifle without a moderator on it comes in at 928 millimeters. Like I said, it makes it really short and comfortable to use. Suddenly the weather just changed just like that. Can you believe it? Anyways, having a look at the cylinder. The cylinder is a 162cc cylinder, And with this 30 foot-pound configuration, you're going to get around 40 shots per fill, and the gun is filled up all the way to 250 bar. So 40 shots out of a small reservoir like this is quite a lot. And I think for pest control, you know, for me walking around here up and down on the farm, 40 shots is 40 kills. That's really a lot if you don't miss. So I think that will suit a lot of people out there as well. Talking about a 30 foot-pound air rifle, you get them in 3 configurations. It's a 12 foot-pound air rifle, 30 foot-pound air rifle, and obviously a 40 foot-pound air rifle. I opted for the 30 just to get a little bit more shots. So that's the only reason why I took the 30 foot-pound air rifle. Also, it comes in 3 calibers, 177, 22, and in 25. Having another look on the air rifle itself, it has a nice positive safety right here at the back that's very audible, and it has a nice clicking sound to it. I know not a lot of people use the safeties, but I do. I try to teach myself to switch over onto the safety if I don't use the air rifle. It's just good practice. But have a listen. Don't know if the mic's going to pick it up, but it's very nice, very positive. Taking a look at the trigger. The trigger is a 2-stage mechanical adjustable trigger. It is quite heavy straight out of the box. Now, if you, like me, that have shot electronic triggers for a couple of years now, it's really difficult to go back to a mechanical trigger because they might be slightly heavy for you. But I must say this one breaks crispy and clean. You know, with all the shots that I've put through this gun so far, the trigger is just the same like day one. I honestly cannot complain about the trigger. The trigger is really outstanding. Now, what's nice about this air rifle honestly is an air rifle for someone that's just starting out with air rifles or PCP air rifles, or even for a guy that has 10 different PCP air rifles. This air rifle is super enjoyable to shoot. Now, the reason why I say this is a good air rifle for beginners is the fact that it's a good quality, cheaper than your premium air rifles, if I can call it that. So it won't break the bank that much to get started. There's no fiddling around with tuning and all those kinds of things. Sometimes these tuning things can really ruin the sport for a lot of people out there. Most of the people struggle so much with tuning their air rifles that they tend to just sell the air rifle, or they just, you know, just keep it lying around. They don't use it at all. Not with this air rifle. It is super light, like I said, very nice to use, and super accurate, as you guys will see in just a bit. Now, even the guys that's a pro shooter, if I can call them that, or a very matured shooter that has been shooting air rifles for many years, will also enjoy this air rifle just because of its simplicity. There's nothing weird or difficult around this air rifle. It is just a gun that you fill up, stick a pellet in, and go enjoy yourself. So that's just my 2 cents around this little air rifle. Let's now have a look at the accuracy, and then after that accuracy, I think we're going to start shooting some doves around here. That's the reason why we actually came out here today, is to shoot some doves before this rain is going to eat us. So let's jump into it. Okay, so I brought the target a little bit closer so we can have a look at the results. And first of all, let's take a look at the 30 meter group. And as you guys can see, we have a little bit of a flyer there, but nevertheless, the majority of the group is really tight and close to each other. And I can close that whole group up with my pinky. We can also compare it to one of the pellets, and you can see that it is a really tight group at 30 meters, and I'm really happy with that results. Taking a look at the 50 meter group as well. Unfortunately, again, we have another flyer right here. I didn't sort the pellets, I shot them straight out of the tin. So again, I can close that whole group up with my pinky at 50 meters, and comparing it to one of the pellets, we can see that that group is really tight. Again, I'm super happy with the results that I'm getting out of this little air rifle. Out to 50 meters, this gun is performing outstandingly. So I know for a fact this gun can be used for hunting and also for target shooting as well, because it is a really accurate air rifle. So as you guys can see, the accuracy of this air rifle is really phenomenal. That's why I say a beginner will enjoy this air rifle, and even a matured PCP shooter will also enjoy this air rifle as well. So let's get this bipods on and also get my scope cam mounted on to this air rifle, and let's start taking down these doves around here on the farm. Enjoy. Well, the weather changed so quickly. We had summer for a couple of minutes, and then we had like autumn, and the next moment we had winter, and now it's raining. So I'm just hiding a little bit, but this is going to make for interesting for interesting hunting, because even the doves are taking some cover. We'll see what we're going to do, but this hunt is definitely going to go on. Ooh, that was really nice. 76 meters, right on the money. Another solid one at 70. Really a beautiful shot. This wind is really unpredictable. Nicely done. Another beautiful shot at 73 meters. Well, at least we had some time to smack a couple, but unfortunately it's time to pack up before that rain breaks all my electronics. Guys, if you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.